Everyone, it's Raj from 3CB. The Lakers signed Cam Reddish to a veteran minimum deal, a 2-year deal, second year being a player option. Cam is obviously a former lottery pick who has yet to really find his footing in the league and is now on his 4th team in a short period of time. The question, of course, becomes, can he reach that potential with the Lakers? I'll answer that question in full near the end of the video, but first, let's go through the film to look at some of his strengths and weaknesses. Starting on the defensive side of the ball, he has a lot of the ingredients you're looking for to be a high-level defender. He has the size, he's 6'7", he has the length, nearly a 7'1" wingspan, he has good recovery speed and athleticism in general. And he's also shown spurts of IQ and awareness on and off the ball. You can certainly see the flashes of him being a high-level defender, but again, it's all about consistency at the highest level. Moving to the offense side of the ball, let's start with his perimeter shooting. He's been an inconsistent shooter throughout his NBA career, hovering around 30% from 3. On a positive note, his shot mechanics foundationally are there, but again, this is all about consistency. There's also another reason, in my opinion, that he struggles shooting, and I'll get into that a little bit more later on. His greatest strengths, perhaps, offensively is on the ball, where he has shown the ability to create into multiple different looks. More generally, his athleticism is also a strength of his, whether that's on fast breaks, whether that's on rim pressure, whether that's on the defensive side of the ball. Moving away from the film and now toward the question of whether he can reach his potential in LA, the first thing is, in my opinion, I feel he's been kind of miscast throughout his career. He's often been looked upon as a 3-and-D wing. I see him more as a big guard with the attributes that he has. For example, he's a player who seems to get a lot of his rhythm from playing on the ball. And now when you stick him on in a corner offensively and just ask him to kind of play more isolated like that, it's very different than when you're used to playing on the ball and get yourself into a flow of a game that way. With that in mind, the question of course is, can he hit his potential in LA? And the first thing, outside of Miami and perhaps the Thunder, the Lakers might have the best player development system in the league. Their track record is pretty dang elite most recently with players like Austin Reeves, like Rui Hachimura, right, with Phil Handy and the staff there, specifically in this case also Chris Gent, who worked with Cam in Atlanta, with Darvin Ham, who played against him in a playoff series, and he specifically said that was the main reason why he wanted Cam. He can see that he has the tools. You have a player development environment there that can potentially bring the best out of Cam. And these are coaches who understand why players may not be developing the way they should be and how to play to their strengths while building up their weaknesses. I really think Rui in particular is a great example. Further, speaking of environment, Cam now also has guys like LeBron and AD who had a lot of that pressure and expectation on them coming into the league like Cam did, and who were able to excel. So having that mentorship from guys who were in similar situations could help him a lot as well. Last but not least, in terms of player development, is that Reddish has actually shown an ability to rise to the occasion in big games, which kind of tells you he may have a mentality that you cannot teach. For example, he had some huge moments while at Duke. He also had arguably the best stretch of his career when he played in the playoffs in the aforementioned Bucks series when Coach Darvin Ham was an assistant coach. All in all, it's a low risk, high reward move with the Lakers GM Rob Pelinka again betting on the Lakers development system. And we have to remember, Cam's only 23. There's still a lot of potential room for his growth and development, especially in the right environment and around the right players. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep on showcasing the Lakers free agents and how they fit in with the team. So pay attention to those and watch my former videos if you haven't already.